Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I would show you guys what I eat in a day. Hello, can you get down? Bájate. Obi, bájate. He's not supposed to be on the bed. Thought I would just show you guys everything that I'm eating in a day currently, just because since my last video it has changed quite a bit since I have changed scenery and I'm at my dad's house. It's currently like 9ish, so I went on a walk with my dad this morning. I just have been drinking some water and I'm in the mood for my coffee now. I'm just gonna show you guys everything I'm eating today. So this is the almond milk that I'm using. It's actually from like Costco from here, and it's just unsweetened vanilla almond milk. So I just put this in my coffee, and then I'm using this like Splenda mix, and yeah, this is just, I use like one little like spoonful of this, and I've actually really been enjoying this with my coffee. Okay, so I'm just gonna chill in my room, watch some Netflix while I am drinking my coffee. I mean, I always say I prefer my other creamer, but for being here and for kind of just improvising on the spot, this actually isn't that bad. And it tastes really good. So yeah, in a little bit, after I'm done with my coffee, I'm gonna go make my breakfast. Okay, so I actually just showered and like got ready for the day. And now it's around 11 and I'm hungry now, so I'm gonna make my breakfast. Okay, so I've made my way to the kitchen and I'm going to be making an egg white omelet, and I already cut up everything I'm gonna put in it. So I like to add red bell peppers, onions and mushrooms, and then I let this cook on the pan first, and then I add the spinach at the end. That way it doesn't cook too much, and then I'll show you guys how I make the omelet, and honestly it comes out so good. So I'm just cooking down like the veggies that I'm adding, and then once the onion is more clear, that's when I know like they're like ready. So I added the rest of the bag of spinach, because I like a lot of spinach in my omelets, and then you can either just take out the egg whites with normal eggs, but we actually have like it already like in the carton, so it's actually easier like this. I don't measure it out, I just kind of eye it, because I kind of know, because I've been making this like every day now, like how much is a good amount to add. But it looks so good, and it always smells so good. I always get told that whenever I make my breakfast it smells really good. So this might seem like a lot of spinach, but it really does cook down, so that's why I like to just add a lot. I like it cooked like this, you see it definitely went down a lot, and this is when I like to add in the egg white, so I'm just gonna eye it. I'm gonna add a little bit more on the top here. And I add in salt, pepper, garlic powder, and oregano, and I add in a piece of this cheese. It's called manchego. It tastes very similar to like Swiss and provolone, and it tastes really good with omelet. So some days my omelets come out looking so pretty, then there's other days where it's more like a scramble, so we'll see what kind of day today is. So today it definitely came out like a mixture of both a scramble and an omelet, and it burns a tiny bit, but honestly it's so good, trust me. So I like to add some Cholula. This is like the lime one. And I just kind of, every morning I've been having a glass of pineapple juice. So I usually like make this just with literally just frozen pineapple and then water, and I'll just put it in a pitcher. So I already had some from yesterday, so I just poured it from today, or for today. And it's just super refreshing. My last I eat in a day video, I did mention that I was doing intermittent fasting. I still do it, just depends on how early I kind of wake up, and then also I like work out in the morning. So in the mornings, at least here, I've been walking or like going on jogs with my dad, so like my metabolism is moving and I'm like up earlier and stuff like that, so I'm like more hungry. Earlier today I wasn't really that hungry, so I just had my first meal at 11, but I don't really think too much about it. I feel like I kind of just like intermittent fast like out of instinct now, but sometimes I eat my breakfast earlier. I just feel like I do like what makes sense for like my day. I'm not so hard on myself about it. I feel like I do what works for me that day and like my lifestyle, and yeah, I don't like to put so much pressure on myself when it comes to that. But this omelet is bomb. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this and I'll check in when it is snack time. I was running errands, so I was honestly hungry like an hour ago. So I was just thinking like, okay, like what do I want to eat? So I really wanted like apples and peanut butter. So I just added, I just cut up my apples and I added some cinnamon on top of it, and it actually tastes super good with the peanut butter. So I'm gonna just chill and eat this and then do some school stuff. Okay, so even though I just had my snack, I'm not hungry for like my lunch / dinner, but I wanted to prep like my meal just because I have a Zoom class like in an hour, and that's gonna last me like 2 hours, and I have to do some homework and stuff like that. Basically, I'm not gonna have time later to make dinner. I'm gonna do some grilled chicken, and I'm gonna do a side salad. I'm going to cut up this cucumber, probably half of the tomato, a little bit of the red onion. I'll just shred up some of this carrot, and then I'm gonna just cut this into tiny pieces, and then I'm gonna add the lime with it, and then salt and pepper, and it tastes really good. Oh my God, I'm literally cutting the purple onion, and I'm like crying. I thought you only cried with yellow onion, not purple. Wow. Okay, so I just made this salad, and I actually switched the bowl because I'm making enough for my stepmom and stepbrother. But yeah, this is like a super refreshing salad, and I'll probably just make the chicken now. I just finished up the salad, but right now I'm actually in the mood for another coffee. I honestly drink like 2 coffees a day. Just because I need like that midday like pick-me-up. The same thing with almond milk and with my stevia. I'm actually just gonna end up cooking the chicken myself. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil on the pan, and then also put olive oil on the chicken, and just season that with salt and pepper, and just keep it like super just plain, just because I don't have like any other sauces really. And yeah, and then I'll show you guys how I cook that, but it's honestly just cooking chicken. Show you guys how it looks at the end. Obi! It's because there's like gardeners outside. So this is how the chicken came out. I didn't cook it like fully. Well, it's like fully cooked, but like as in like I like a little bit more golden brown, because later when we do decide to eat it, my dad doesn't have a microwave to like heat up food, so we have to heat up on the stove. So I didn't want to like burn it and then like you know, overcook it now and then it's like too cooked like later, you know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean, but I'll show you how it looks, the full presentation, when it's time to eat dinner.
Ese inventario.
Okay, so I have to do a voiceover because my dad was on a conference call and I couldn't talk, but this is just me eating my chicken, not realizing that there's a piece of chicken stuck to my lip, but don't worry, I take it off, and I'm just dipping my chicken in ketchup because I'm a child and I just like it that way. I also added some balsamic vinaigrette to my salad with a little bit of olive oil and lime and a little bit of salt and pepper, and it tasted super yummy, as you can tell. And this is just me squishing my dad from a distance. So I couldn't really explain like what I was doing like with my yogurt because my dad was on this conference call. But basically I just grabbed plain like normal yogurt that we have, and I added some granola, and then just to sweeten the yogurt a little bit, I added a little bit of agave. Usually if I have fruit, then I'll put some fruit on top, but we didn't really have like fruit to put on like yogurt. And this is kind of just like what I wanted like after dinner. When I'm like back home, I normally have like a flavored yogurt, and I believe the brand is called Too Good Yogurt, and I really like it because it's like low in carb and stuff like that. If I had that yogurt, then I wouldn't use the agave, but since this yogurt obviously doesn't have sweetness to it, then I just add the agave for sweetness. And enjoy this. That is really it for what I eat in a day. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any suggestions for any future videos, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, as well as like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.